do I motivate when this is what I'm chasing? I mean, what do I do? I mean, every day when they clock in, they come in, do I get them to check a box? How would I be motivated today? Check 1 for this and check 2 for this. Or do I go to my office and go, he needs to be motivated, and I spin the wheel and see where it lands and then run out? You're about to be motivated. I mean, I can't do those things. All right. What I'm going to spend my time on, we're going to talk about. We're going to do it in a pretty structured way with a lot of engagement, a lot of talking from you guys. There is a term called matrix motivation. Okay? Now, motivation, simply defined, is the reason or reasons that someone takes action or changes behavior. So if I'm attempting to change, create, or continue behavior, I need motivation. Motivation is the reason or reason someone does something. Okay? Now, motivation historically was pretty easy because we picked one thing and motivated with that thing and just rode that one thing as long as we could ride it. The problem is with this generation, you can't ride that one thing. That lady only gave you 4 things really fast, and they were pretty different. So you can't pick one thing and ride that thing. Let's say you're motivated by money. Well, you might be motivated by money this week and something else next week and something else next week. So me riding that one thing won't work. Now, what's worse, and some companies have tried this, it does not work. And that is we only hire people who are like-minded or like-motivated. Meaning all I have to offer is teamwork. So I'm only hiring people that love teamwork. Okay, you end up with a workplace, you end up with an office, an organization, a culture that has no diversity in it. Like-minded won't get you very far. Okay? So, I can't motivate in the traditional way. Modern motivation is matrix motivation. Now, I won't do a whole lot of term definitions, but here's the last one of these. The definition of the term matrix is an environment in which something develops. An environment or structure in which something develops. A matrix. What I'm going to take you through over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through it, is how to build a matrix of motivation. Now, a great matrix has all 4 of those types of motivation. Reward, leader, team, and mission. It has all 4 types of them. This is it. I know this. I'm giving you a little bit right now. It's a little bit of teaching, but I promise you it's talking to me. All 4 of these types of motivations have to have 2 things. One, all 4 of them have to be omnipresent, meaning they have to always be available, always be present. Those 4 types of motivation among your teams and your office and your center have to be omnipresent. If they're omnipresent, here's what happens. If all 4 of those types of motivations are omnipresent, then you'll have the people that respond to each of those 4 types that are predisposed to responding to 1 or 2 of those 4 types over the others will always have the option of accessing that type of motivation. Those 4 types of motivation need to be accessible. I'm going to give you examples in a minute. Just hang with me. They need to be omnipresent, always accessible, and available. That's the first thing. The second thing is, those 4 types of motivation need to be consistently updated, consistently infused with new ways to apply those 4 types of motivation. So if I do that, if I have all 4 types always available in some kind, then I'm going to have diversity in my workplace. Because I'm going to have people who are predisposed to reward, people who are predisposed to emulating leadership, people who are predisposed to teams, people who are predisposed to being mission motivated. I'll have all 4. Diversity. If I'm constantly changing it up, mixing it up, doing different things among the 4, and I'll give you examples, it's coming. Among the 4, then in addition to diversity, I'm going to have loyalty. Because people are not going to get bored with the same old crap. People get bored with the same old crap, and they leave. What motivated them once before no longer motivates them. So if I continue to change things up, and try little mechanisms and little processes, they'll be constantly invigorated, and I'll have loyalty. Okay, that was a lot of teaching, I know. Here's how I'm going to manifest it in the group for my few minutes with you. Each one